provides. He's been shouldering a bigger load recently, and I think he's just getting started.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Barrett and Randall are the 3 and the 4. Then it's Nerlens Noel. Then there's Elfrid Payton. And it's Bullock in at the 2. And for the Bucks, inside we got Giannis and Lopez. DiVincenzo is the 2 with Middleton playing the 3. And it's Augustine in at the point guard position. Okay, we heard last season the opinion that Giannis is more Scottie Pippen than Michael Jordan. Where do you stand on that topic,
Here we
Bill?
go.
Ridiculous. First of all, nobody's like Michael Jordan. Second, Giannis isn't like Scottie Pippen. Like, to me, Giannis is Shaq. He's 2020 Shaq. If you look at his stats, you know, he's 29 and 12 like Shaq was. He protects the rim like Shaq did in 2000 when, you know, when Shaq was in shape. And he's unstoppable around the rim. And I think people's mistake when they look at Giannis is they compare him to LeBron and they compare him to Michael Jordan and Kevin Durant and people like that. And he's really a center. He's a center in disguise. He's 7 feet tall. He's a freak athlete. He's overpowering. He's unstoppable. And if you think he plays like Kevin Durant, I don't know what to tell you. He is somebody that should be thought of the same way we thought about Shaq and Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, and you know, David Robinson. He's that type of player. He's a center. So, you know, I don't think it's his fault that when they give him the ball 25 feet from the basket and expect him to make a play that he can't always necessarily make it. We would have said the same thing about Shaq.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Now here's Randall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. All right, Bill, of the guys you thought would become a superstar, who comes to mind that hasn't quite gotten there yet?
Towns, Karl Anthony Towns. I think he has everything you'd want as the stretch 5, somebody that can post up, hit threes, defend the rim. You know, there's only a handful of guys like that in the league, if half a handful. And I don't feel like there's any excuse for him not to be on perennial playoff teams because of the stuff he brings to the table. So if it's not happening, that's his fault, and that's it.
Defense really unable to stop it. Lopez very dangerous from that spot.
Pass to Randall. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Tipped away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Payton. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And Payton keeps great control of his body. That's a gift in many ways. Just so skilled in how he's able to finish through contact.
Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Augustine. Barrett against Middleton. Over Barrett. The ball's knocked loose.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Payton up top. Out left to the wing. Pass to Bullock. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Man, I like how Payton runs things. I mean, his passing first mentality is exactly what you want from your point guard.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And that one misses. And the Bucks championship in 1971. So they were led by Lou Alcindor, later known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, obviously. How would you compare him to Giannis Antetokounmpo, Bill?
You know, they weren't really alike at all, other than that they played for the Bucks and they were athletic freaks. But I think the hugest difference with them is Kareem had the single most unstoppable shot ever, the skyhook. It was the greatest weapon anyone has ever created to score 2 points. And the frustration with Giannis is, even though he's getting at 29, 30 points a game, he doesn't have that one go-to move. You know, his go-to move is athleticism. It's offensive rebounding. It's alley-oops. It's him running the floor and just beating people down and being Giannis. He has not developed his version of the skyhook. I also think Kareem is the most underrated star of all time in the league. And we hear the word underrated too often, but in Kareem's case, you could really statistically make the case that he was the best basketball player of all time. He was the best college player ever. He won 6 MVPs. He won finals MVPs 15 years apart. He had the kind of longevity that was just impossible in the 70s and 80s and was this unique one-of-a-kind force. So if Giannis can even be 85% of that, he will have been one of the 15 best players ever.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
It's Barrett on the wing. Outside Payton. Pass to Randall. Here's Bullock. And the Knicks miss again. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Now here's Augustine. Middleton outside. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And stylistically, we're seeing the game change. Bill, you like the direction it's going, or are there any other changes you'd hope to see?
I feel like we're swinging a little too far toward threes, but on the other hand, you look at the way the teams that truly succeeded played in the 2020 playoffs. Miami is a team that, yeah, they shot a lot of threes, but the ball moved, people were cutting. It was old school basketball. It was a lot more like how the Warriors played in 2015, 2016, 2017. Boston, same thing. When Hayward got back, the ball's moving and there's back cuts and things. It wasn't just guys hoisting threes. Denver's another one. The back cuts they would do with Jokic, things like that. So I do feel like even though we're in this run right now where it's like threes, the more sophisticated offensive teams are still the ones that are winning for the most part. So hopefully sophistication will still win.
And Noel hammers it down.
Well, it's really not hard to see why Noel is seen as one of the better rebounders in the game. He really uses that great length of his to get to a lot of missed shots.
Now here's Augustine. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Middleton, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Randall outside. Pass to Barrett. He can't hit that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Augustine. Second shot opportunity. And again, it's the Bucks missing. The Knicks have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Noel hammers it down.
This guy Noel, man, he's got a massive reach. Just lob up these passes and he'll handle the rest of it.
Back to Middleton.
Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Connaughton comes in for DiVincenzo. And Holiday subbed in for Augustine. Burks, he's checked in for New York. Portis outside. Pass to Holiday. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Payton.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. You know, last season we saw teams play an average of about 71 games in the regular season. With all the load management going on, Bill, is that a better number than the old 82, you think?
I've been saying it forever. I think they need to cut the number. You know, you think about it, there's 30 teams. You play everybody in both conferences twice. That gets you to 58 games. Then you could play everybody else in your conference once. That gets you to 72, and I think that should be the number. I don't know why we have as many as we do other than it's money. It's 5 extra home games for everybody, but I think when you think about the wear and tear of the players, the performance level would be enhanced by having less games, more rest, things like that. I think it's worth the trade-off.
The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Outside Holiday. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Outside Burks. Pass to Ntilikina. Outside Burks. 4-3. The rebound by the Bucks. To the inside. And he makes a first.
And, you know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it, he passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
That one misses. For New York, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. And the 2020 draft, the first time we saw the new flattened lottery odds. Bill, I know that was something you'd called for. You happy with the change?
Yeah, I like that teams aren't rewarded for just throwing the season away. I still hated what the Sixers did when they threw away multiple years there. And it was the smart move because that's what the system allowed teams to do. I still would like to see relegation. I know it'll never happen, but I wish we had a soccer system where we had a 24-team league and the bottom 6 teams got relegated every year, and then you had to play your way back in the G League. I have a whole master plan. I'll spring it onto you maybe later this year. I'll give you my whole master plan. I think relegation would work with the NBA.
Ooh, can't wait to hear about that. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Yeah, and it's still early, but missing free throws is something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
There's the triple. Shot's good by Connaughton. And the Bucks lead by 1.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Here's Ntilikina. Outside Burks. Takes a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Outside Burks. Here's Ntilikina. Back to Burks. Blocked!
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And there's the drive. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it, and it's stolen by Noel. And here's Toppin from the arc. The shot misses, and Milwaukee the other way now. The shot's good. And whether it's Harden, Doncic, you go around the league, the step-back 3 is taking over. Anything going to stop that movement, Bill?
Well, especially now that they allow 4-step traveling, I don't see anything stopping it. You know, you have a new generation of guys coming into the league who've been messing around with their shots since high school or the 1 year in college, and by the time they get in, it's just comfortable to them. It makes no sense to older guys like us, because if you took this shot in the late 80s, you'd be like, what is that guy doing? And now it just seems like this natural way to shoot threes. I don't fully understand it.
Older guys like you mean?
Yeah, well, I tried to lump you in. I didn't want to age shame myself.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Forbes is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
I mean, I just love how he reads the play so well and gets himself in the air at the perfect moment. I mean, that was a terrific denial.
On the wing, Burks. And here's Toppin from the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Portis. Over Noel. That one a little long.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Burks. And rejected. They get it back. Holiday grabs the miss. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one no good to start off the night. Outside Burks. Noel the screen. The three is up. Doesn't go for him. Tie game in Milwaukee. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus to the game and let my, play and my energy and my effort do the target for me.
Yeah, different guys intimidate in different ways.
Hey, when you have his length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Barrett and Randall are the 3 and the 4. Alec Burks is out there with Elfrid Payton, and it's Toppin in at the center position. And the 2K Esports League continues to grow, Bill. Some of the players making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year.
And you have a generation of kids who idolize these players, and I look at like my son's generation. My son has a friend named Blake who really wants to become a professional 2K player. He sees these guys, and these guys are inspirations to them, and it makes them work harder on the game. And I love that there's an upside for playing video games because, trust me, in the 1980s and 90s when I was growing up and I was in college, there was no upside other than trash talking your friends. And now there's actual real financial upside.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Bullock, he's checked in for Burks. Here's Payton. Outside Barrett. Back to Randall. Pass to Bullock. Lets it go from deep. Wilson grabs the board. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Holiday. Lopez in the post. In his last outing with 12 points. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holiday. And he drops it in from the low post. Holiday's got 8 points.
A long, wiry combo guard. Holiday can make some acrobatic finishes.
Pass to Randall. Here's Bullock. DiVincenzo covering. There's the block. Here's Holiday. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The determination from Holiday shines through there. Refuses to give up on that shot.
The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. New York trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Holiday. Going inside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
They need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Timeout called. The Knicks
failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Bucks on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. To the wing on the left. Here's Bullock. DiVincenzo covering. 6 on the shot clock. Bullock. Good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And here are the Bucks now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. And here is Antetokounmpo. To the right side. And there's a pick. Misses off the right iron.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Toppin. Randall outside. Pass to Payton. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. Now just a 5-point Bucks lead.
Man, Payton sees the game so well. When he has room for the catch and shoot, he doesn't hesitate or take long to get it off.
DiVincenzo with it. And here's Lopez. He's got 5. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Augustine, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
For New York, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Barrett. And DJ Augustine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Now Payton. He's got 7. And DJ Augustine gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Now here's Payton. His last outing he had 20. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barrett.
Well, Giannis once again reminding us why he won Defensive Player of the Year. His instincts on that end are phenomenal.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. Back to Middleton. Over Barrett. Middleton, no good. New York has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Outside Payton. He takes it in. Pass to Toppin. Outside for Randall. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Last game, 26 points for him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Toppin, covered by Lopez. Outside Barrett. Pass to Randall. Now here's Payton. Outside Barrett. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Payton with it. 7 points in the game. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, sweet rejection from the freak. That's why he won Defensive Player of the Year.
Craig, good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Randall. He's got 5. Outside Payton. Count it. Payton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Ball handling ability of Elfrid Payton is what he's best known for. He's got really nice handles, and he's got a ton of moves he can go to.
Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Payton. 9 points in the game. Clock at 6. Knocks it loose. To the wing, right side. Here's Augustine. Offensive board. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Barrett. Here's Bullock, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Here's Payton. Deflected.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if you're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Takes it inside. And the shot's good. Middleton's got 9.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Pass to Noel. Here's Ntilikina. And here's Burks. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Connaughton.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Noel. Randall outside. Pass to Burks. Blocked. Randall against Antetokounmpo. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Burks with it. Trying to get back on track. Nails it from beyond the arc. Burks has got 5 points.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Give him 8 points now. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Holiday's checked in for Antetokounmpo. New York has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Burks from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Portis. Over Noel. Portis' shot is off. Here's Ntilikina. He had 9 points in his last time out. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Burks. They get it back. Here's Noel. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, the former Kentucky Wildcat Noel is a phenomenal defensive player who's really starting to find himself on offense as well.
Outside Burks. Pass to Ntilikina. Randall outside. On the wing, Burks. Now Randall. Outside Burks. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Burks has got 6 in the quarter.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside Holiday. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Pass to Randall. Outside Burks. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Holiday. And a shout out to Bill Simmons. Man, it's great to have you on the show.
It's great to be here, and I feel like this game has been playing in the background of my house for a solid year. So it's
Oh, wow.
Get out
Come
the
on,
way.
with authority. Terrific night for Holiday so far, and I have to pin it on his energy. He's given this game all he's got.
Back to Randall. There's 47 seconds left in the second period. Shot clock at 5. Here's Burks. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. So we conclude the first half. The Bucks on top, leading by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. What a game it's been for Drew Holiday. He ended up with 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bucks?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Well, they're trailing in this game because they're shooting under 35%. Now, I've got to give a lot of credit to the defense, forcing the shooters off their spots and making them feel uncomfortable. But if someone takes something away from you, you have to be able to adapt. So they need a whole new game plan because right now they're in trouble.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. What a game we're seeing from Drew Holiday.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Okay, Grant, in 1999, you joined Wilt Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor as the only players to have led their teams in points, rebounds, and assists more than once. Talk about what it feels like to be mentioned with those guys.
Wow. B.A., I really didn't know that, so thank you for telling me. That is rarefied air to be in the same category and mentioned in the same breath as the great Wilt Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor. I tell you, it humbles you. You know, in 1999, I just felt like I needed to get better to try to help my team become a championship quality team, and to look back on that over 20 years later and to know that from an individual standpoint, I was producing alongside some of the greats to ever play the game.
DiVincenzo is the 2 with Middleton playing the 3. Inside, we got Giannis and Lopez, and it's Augustine in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now Payton, 9 points in the game, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett, offline with a 3.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh! What a hammer!
Oh, man! Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And Nerlens Noel picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Bucks shooting is around 55% so far. Outside, DiVincenzo. Middleton against Barrett. Antetokounmpo outside to the middle. And stolen by Barrett.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And of course, one of the comparisons we've heard for R.J. Barrett is an all-star like DeMar DeRozan. Barrett has the strength and body control to live in the lane and at the line.
That free throw no good. And the lefty, Barrett, very slippery. Uses change of pace and crafty footwork to get himself to the cup.
You were spot on, B.A. A blend of elusiveness and strength. I think he has a chance to be even better in the more wide-open NBA game than he was playing in a crowd at Duke.
And no luck that time either. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Back to Payton. Randall outside. Here's Barrett. Connects from downtown. Barrett's got 6 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Augustine. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fellow there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Outside Payton. Here's Randall. Driving inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Outside Augustine. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Randall. Again, Milwaukee.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And here's Randall. Now here's Payton. He's got 9. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. That'll put Elfrid Payton on the line. It's going to be on DJ Augustine. And the journeyman, Elfrid Payton, a very capable defender.
Yeah, I really like this kid, B.A. He's got good size and athleticism. Now, his shooting, it's more of a work in progress. But I tell you, if he can ever figure out his shooting, I really like him, and he has a chance to elevate his game.
You know, the three-pointer increasing in prominence in recent years. Grant, you averaged less than 1 long-range attempt per game for your career. So what made you look to attack inside the arc more?
Yeah, B.A., it really is about the evolution of the game. Early in my career in the mid-90s, it was all about getting the high percentage shot, getting to the rim, posting up, the mid-range game. But as the game has changed and evolved, now it's more about the three-point shot. At the end of my career, that's when I started to shoot more three-pointers as the game was evolving.
6 to shoot. They set a pick. Oh, denied. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. New York has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Up top, Noel. Pass to Barrett. Payton with it. Shoots over Lopez. He got a piece of it.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well. You know, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Elam ending is a new concept that the NBA has tried out. Down the stretch, you turn off the clock and you play to a target score, much like a pickup game at the park. Chris Paul was the one who actually suggested trying it out in last year's All-Star game, and it was a rousing success. So we'll see how far it goes.
Great idea. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days, and as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Outside Barrett. It's blocked.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Back to DiVincenzo. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. DiVincenzo's got 6 points in the quarter. Pass to Bullock. Inside. Here's Noel. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Man, I like seeing Noel go to work down there. Even in the face of some pretty aggressive defense, he gets the job done.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Timeout called, the Knicks. A lot of quality NBA players out of Villanova. Dante DiVincenzo with 2 titles there in his 3 years.
Well, they do it right at Villanova, Brian, and you know that. You've watched them. They develop players. They teach the kids how to play, and when they get to the pros, if they have a chance to do so, they're really ready to contribute right away.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Connaughton comes in for DiVincenzo. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Augustine. Here's Barrett. And the Knicks miss again. Well, Milwaukee's shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Middleton. Over Barrett. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Left side Burks. There's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Burks has got 10 points in the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Forbes is checked in for Middleton.
One shot.
You know, you run out of adjectives when you try to describe how good Giannis is. His greatness is just something that's really special. His size, his athleticism, and the way he gets to the basket, unparalleled.
Portis with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
And with Giannis, you could argue maybe the most versatile player the league has ever seen.
I think that's a really good point. He legitimately can play all 5 positions and defend all 5 positions. I think he's created a new name, point center.
For New York, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Pass to Noel. Back to Barrett. Here's Ntilikina. Antetokounmpo covering. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The Bucks shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. On the wing, Holiday. 17 points in the game. Holiday's been in the league for roughly a decade now, and throughout, he's been reliable and he's been consistent.
Yeah, B.A., his scoring average has gone up a little over time, but you look at almost every other category, assist, rebounds, steals, shooting percentages, you know what Holiday is going to give you year in and year out.
That's good from Holiday. And Grant, you played all 4 years at Duke. Nowadays, it's so often one and done, and in a year or two, maybe straight out of high school. Your thoughts on that?
Well, first of all, yes. If you played all 4 years in college nowadays, you're almost penalized for that, which is really weird. But I think when you look back in 2005 and they eliminated the straight out of high school and implemented the one and done rule, teams didn't really have the proper resources to handle the influx of young players. But since that time, the staffs, the player development on and off the court are better suited now to help these kids adjust and transition from high school or 1 year of college right into the NBA. So I see straight out of high school coming back, and I think the league is better prepared for that when it happens.
Yeah, and the G League is a major part of that as well. Here's Forbes, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Clock at 6. The Bucks need to get up a shot here from the stripe, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Randall. Another one falls for New York.
Doesn't have the fastest release. Randall has to hit that one with the hand in his face.
Now here's Holiday, tightly guarded. That's tipped. Antetokounmpo outside.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's Ntilikina. Second chance shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, Noel is just a long guy who creates a lot of problems for defenders. And he's very good at drawing fouls.
And he makes a first.
Yeah, the #1 recruit in 2012. I remember when Noel announced his college of choice, he turned to show viewers the UK shaved into the back of his head. I loved it. Everyone at Kentucky assumed he was a one-and-done prospect, and you know what? They were right.
Barrett's checked in for New York. He's perfect from the line this time. Yeah, despite tearing his ACL against Florida, Noel declared for the 2013 draft. Did not, however, go in the top 5.
Teams knew that he'd probably have to rehab for an entire year. Plus, there was this feeling that he'd also have to rebuild his jump shot as well. But all of that turned out to be true. And you look at him today, he's a much more complete player. He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Barrett. On the wing, Burks. Back to Barrett. Pass to Noel. Shoots over Portis. Shot's no good by Noel. Noel's got 13.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Antetokounmpo outside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Outside Barrett. Looking to get back on track, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Payton's checked in for New York.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Forbes. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top. They lead by 13. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
On the court right now for the Knicks, they've got Alec Burks. Also, Nerlens Noel out there. R.J. Barrett out there with Elfrid Payton. And it's Bullock in at the 2.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Burks. Now here's Payton. He's covered by Holiday. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. Shot clock at 3. It's stolen by Holiday. DiVincenzo on the wing, guarded by Barrett. A difficult situation for New York. Pass to Noel. Outside Payton. 5 to shoot. Poke loose. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Middleton. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
And, you know, the summer of 2019, Chris Middleton signing a 5-year, $178 million contract to remain in Milwaukee. And, boy, did he ever reward the Bucks' faith in him with the best season of his career.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Middleton. And Clark, career best shooting percentages for Middleton in 1920. A 50-40-90 season.
Impressive, BA, and I'll give you a little more embellishment. It was a career high in points for him, his second All-Star selection, and his success was a big reason the Bucks dominated all year long.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Lopez. Now Holiday. Middleton outside. Lopez with it. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday. And the layup is good. Holiday's got 24 points.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Outside Payton. Pass to Barrett. Oh, no good again that time. Antetokounmpo up top. Middleton outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The drive by Lopez. And it's in there.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Barrett. One of the more memorable moments of the bubble was when the Milwaukee Bucks took a stand and decided not to play. Clark, that has to be one of the more courageous things you can do as a team.
Agreed. No doubt about it, BA, and it had impact across the sports landscape. Clearly, the NBA teams stepped front and center. Milwaukee was the catalyst, and then ultimately we saw it happen in other sports as well. An example of courage and commitment to use the platform you're given as a pro athlete to try to make a worldly difference, and very impressive and inspiring. Couldn't be prouder of the players for taking that stand from an informed and committed perspective.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And, you know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish. Boy, you look at Alec Burks, and this guy is now a veteran in the league, and he's shown he's a factor off the bench. Actually, I think he's been more productive when coming off the bench. He can play multiple positions, doesn't need a lot of time to produce good play for you. So Burks is a strong shooter, but he makes plays in other areas too.
And the free throw, no good. You know what, Burks, Clark, he's a bit of a specialist at this point of his career.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, BA. I mean, he spent his first 7 seasons in Utah, and since then, though, has played for multiple teams each year. Still, I mean, when you look at Burks, I think he'll always have a place in the league with how he can come in and contribute, whether it's scoring. Nasty right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Randall, he's checked in for Barrett.
One shot.
That's good from Holiday.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And here's Randall. Well, Grant, the issue of load management became a big topic in the past few years. What's your take on the regular rest for a lot of big-time players?
Well, B.A., I'm a big believer in rest and recovery throughout the course of an 82-game season. I mean, it is such a long season. There's so much wear and tear, the travel, the pace of the season, the amount of games. So I'm all for that, although I think that sometimes we've gotten a little too far where we err on the side of too much rest and too much load management. So I hope the pendulum swings a little bit back where, yes, we emphasize it and we enforce it, but we don't go too far with it. I feel like it's not great for the game. It's not great for the fans. It's supposed to be hard. The season is not supposed to be easy. And so I'm a big fan of it, but we just have to be careful it doesn't get too far out of control.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Now Holiday. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Holiday. It's Middleton on the wing. Pass to Lopez. Back to Middleton. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Now here's Payton. Switch. To the paint. Here's Noel. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Brook Lopez. Here's Holiday. On the take. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Holiday's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Antetokounmpo against Randall. And the basket is good.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Randall outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Burks. Hits a three-pointer. Burks has got 9 points now in the quarter.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Holiday passes to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Driving to the basket. Oh! Power it home!
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
Randall outside. On the wing, Burks. Back to Randall. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Here's Holiday. There's the drive. And Holiday powers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
On the wing, Burks. Pass to Bullock. Now here's Randall. Beyond the arc. And the Knicks, another three.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Middleton outside. There's a screen. Left side, Holiday.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Outside Burks. And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Knicks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside, DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to DiVincenzo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Lets the three fly.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Oh, there's the alley. And Noel hammers it down.
Just awesome aggressiveness by Noel, taking any shot that opens up for him.
Pass to Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
Going inside. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Holiday. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday from long range. That one no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Payton with it. Here's Randall. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Forcing his way in is Randall. Hard for the defender to counter his strength.
The Bucks shooting about 60% for the game. Outside Holiday. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Good from Holiday. A minute 50 left in the final quarter. New York has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Randall with the drive. Over Antetokounmpo. And it's New York with another.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Back to Middleton. New York, they're working against the clock now. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Randall. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Milwaukee.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Bucks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
Randall inside. He's covered by Holiday. And there it is for him.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Lopez. Middleton outside for three. Sinks the tray.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Here's Bullock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Here's Forbes. So this one belongs to the Bucks. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous can this team be?
We can be really dangerous. You know, everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, they're basketball players. And the most important, we're having fun.
Winning's a lot easier when the shots are going in, that's for sure. Thanks so much.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
You